Hello, hello, hello. Let's get situated here. I'm wondering if this looks a little funny. Well, I'm hoping it looks okay. Hi, welcome to Ounce of Prevention from Maintenance University. I am Dr. Stephanie Fine, and I'm the Chief Physician at Maintenance University, and we talk about maintaining your weight loss for life. No matter how you lost it, you come here and you maintain it. That's it. Because the maintenance piece is the biggest piece, right? Because depending on how long it takes you to lose the weight, 2 months, 2 years, or whatever, you've got decades of maintaining it. And so we need to learn how to do that so that we don't yo-yo up and down and up and down. And today, if you got your Ounce of Prevention, you get it every Thursday morning. Just go to stephaniefinemd.com. You can sign up there and get your Ounce of Prevention. I talked about my story of nipping something in the bud. So Candy Crush was a huge crutch for me. Actually, it helped me quite a bit, but then I noticed that I was getting into that sort of vortex, where you can really lose a lot of time. And so I stopped playing it and myself off, much happier. And I did it a lot sooner this time than I did before. I knew what was coming. It was clear to me. And basically that's what we're talking about with maintenance, nipping it in the bud. If we remember that idea, taking care of it when it's little before it gets way too big, that's all we need. Okay, and I'm going to break that down. When we're referring to maintenance, that means that we need two things. One, we have to be aware both of our goal and where we are each week in relation to that goal. So awareness is the first. And then the second thing is you need a plan to deal with if you have gotten off course. Now, if you're doing that every week, if you're aware by getting on the scale and you do something about it every week, done. Maintaining, that's maintenance. Literally, those are the two things. Be aware and maintain, and then do something about it. Be aware and then have a plan to do something about it. That's it. If you gain a pound or two and you do something about it, a little tweak, that'll take you about a week or so. If you gain 10 or 20, that's a diet, right? That's months, weeks. That's where you see the yo-yo, right? So we're preventing it by noticing and making little tweaks, nipping it in the bud. That behavior that you started doing, you can just change it. And it's much easier to change early rather than later. So that is maintenance right there. Nipping it in the bud, period, end of sentence. That's it. What happens is that we often don't do something until we get uncomfortable, right? If we go unconscious, let's say if we're conscious and aware, then we always can be doing something about it. If we go unconscious, then what happens is we don't do, and especially those of us susceptible to eating more than our body needs, then our clothes get tight. That's a discomfort. We may see a picture of ourselves. That may be a discomfort. We're likely not getting on the scale at that point because that would be awareness. So it's something else. Oh, we can't breathe. We're going up a hill. We get deconditioned. So there's discomfort involved. By the time we have discomfort, it's a much bigger problem. And that's what I'm hoping to avoid by getting into everyone's consciousness about be aware of your goal and your reality. Because when you have discomfort is a terrible time to do something about it. Now, you absolutely can become aware in discomfort, right? And remember, how we do one thing is how we do everything. And as a society right now, we're very uncomfortable. And we are getting aware. That's what's happening. And without awareness, there is no change. Now, you can have awareness and no change if you don't do anything about it, but you can't have change without awareness first. So whether that's your weight or anything else, there is power and possibility for change when there is awareness. And when you have blind spots, when you're unconscious, when you don't know anything, it's the pain that makes you aware. And again, that's where we are now, and that's what I would like to have prevented for weight. Certainly here, I would have loved to have prevented, but I mean, that's a bigger game. But the point being is that staying in discomfort means that you're getting aware. Don't lose the opportunity. Okay? With anything. Remember, how we do one thing is how we do everything. So I can talk about weight easily, and you can see how it translates. Discomfort means you can use it to wake yourself up and make change. I'd rather you didn't when it comes to weight. I'd rather you stay aware. And that's how we'll fix this, God willing, that we become aware, deal with the big problem, because that's what's become, right? Because we didn't do anything for so long. And then we just have little tweaks to make. That's where I hope we're heading. And the little tweaks is what I want you to do for maintenance of weight loss. So I'm loving you so much. I'm so excited for you to know about maintenance and how that works. And I want you to know that awareness is the first step towards change. Always. It always seems like too little, but it's absolutely a necessary thing. We have to become aware. We have to look under the hood. We have to look in all the corners. We have to be aware in order for there to be any change. So hop on that scale if you haven't in a while. Do the work that needs to be done in all the other areas of your life where there might be blind spots. And start with awareness and move towards change. I'm loving you. I will see you next week. Bye.